let's say Jeremiah really does have his own reason as to why he and Pepe don't get along, right? Okay, we're not saying that that's not possible. But what is with everybody and not being able to disclose their actual reasoning for things? Because if there was something that occurred, if you guys are trying to put the narrative out there that he's not a good person, not someone who you want around, and you know this is a TV show and going to be watched by millions of people, you should let us know why they're not a good person. Yes, this is your business, but you also signed up for a reality show. And if you're going to tell us that, like, yeah, no, I'm not cool with him, but then turn around and make comments saying, I'm not cool with him and I don't like the way he's, treated Iris, or like, it sort of sounds contradicting because you're saying that you're not cool with him for your own reasons, but you won't tell us those reasons. But you're also turning around and saying, I'm not cool with him because of the way he did Iris. So it's both of the reasons, right? One, we just won't know, and the other one, we do know. But you're denying that second one, and that's where things get tricky. It's like, stand on it. Jeremiah, we like you. We've liked you since you came out of the villa. Like, you were the first contestant to have like 1 million followers, like 2 days or something, like 48 hours into you getting your phone back, because we thought you were genuine. I think you still are genuine. I think you got caught up in a little situation over here, and I don't think you know how to get yourself out of it. And it's okay to just say, like, yeah, you know what? Let me not say that, because what's happening right now is you guys are all going to have to stand on what you're saying. You've dug this hole so deep, you're going to have to like really push this whole Pepe was the problem. But now that he's apologized, I think this is you guys a chance to sort of like put it to rest. So the part that was off-putting for us, I'm going to say us as in everyone, I'm speaking for everybody here. The Jeremiah that we met, like book talk Jeremiah, I don't think that guy would like not shake Pepe's hand, like, or at least be like, you know what, man, I'm gonna have like tell him like, I don't think I could do that, bro, because I actually don't. I lost some respect for you, and we would expect you to start talking about why you don't respect him. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't think that you're a confrontational person, but that doesn't mean that you run away from conflict or your moment to tell your truth. And so it just didn't seem like it was in the character that you've displayed to us this entire time that you would like, just not shake his hand. Like, it was very much doing what TJ did a couple episodes ago. I'm not saying you're following, but this is the way your edit is being displayed to us. Like, Jeremiah is right along here with the pack. We don't like him. We're not shaking his hand. We're not talking to him. And you're not doing it either. And so I think what a lot of people here and all over social media are surprised about is because, you were like the people's prince, right? Like, you had the same level of, love that Amaya had before she came out, right? But in a male form. Like, if you would have made it through there, you probably would have won. And so it's like mind boggling for us to see you kind of switching up. It just doesn't seem like the person that we've grown to follow and feel like is just such a genuine guy. And so, like I said, I'm not saying you're not genuine, but it's just not giving the same, it's not giving the same thing. So it's like, which one is it? And I honestly think that we have seen the real Jeremiah. Maybe it's Jerry. Maybe Jerry's the one that's like, I'm not going to shake your hand, bro. And a lot of us don't know who that is. So I hope you don't block me, Jeremiah. I love you. I just wanted to say this because I think that a lot of people are in your comments talking a lot of crap and all that. But I see what's going on. I think I see what's going on. And even if there was a personal issue, I think just say it. Like, say what it is, because you have to clear your name. You're not really clearing it. Even with that live you did, it sounded like you was like nervously trying to, you called it clear your name, but really it was like, let me say something before I get a whole bunch of backlash, and that's not fun, and no one wants that for you. So there's still a chance here, but I don't know, y'all kind of got to stand on it. Like, y'all stood 20 toes down on this Pepe stuff. So I think that the apology has been made. Can we move on? Because if y'all don't move on with the man, that's what's going to make us feel like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know it sounded like I was talking to him, but what do y'all think? Do y'all still like, are y'all vibing with Jeremiah? Do you think this situation, like he got drug into it or he drug himself into it to be a part of, what he thought was like the right side of history, but really it's turning out to be the wrong side?